Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Making an Impact with Zebu Nation. And today we have for you the penultimate game in the 2021 Major League Soccer regular season. Let's take a look at what we're doing, where we're at. Seems like a better use of words, but anyway. Still first place in the Eastern Conference, still second place overall in the Supporters Shield. Nothing has changed there because we haven't advanced yet. We still got 2 games left. One thing I have noticed this time I didn't notice last time around is that we have the best goal differential in the league now. 1 goal above Colorado. That could come in handy should we happen to tie in the standings. 3 goals up on Portland, who still has that very dynamic offense themselves. So it's 3 pretty good teams at the top of the league right there. Take a look at the schedule, see where we're at. Another thing that's starting to come together, starting to take shape, is a little winning streak or a little unbeaten streak. Put it that way. 7-game unbeaten streak. 5 of our last 7 games we have won. Only 2 draws in that. So ever since that loss in the friendly to Bologna, undefeated. So that's the way you end a season right there. That's how you make that championship push, is you just win. Just win, baby, as Al Davis used to say. All right. So today we got the old Seattle Sounders of the Western Conference. Take a look at them. Last year they finished a disappointing 19th. They're usually a little bit better team than that, finishing somewhere 10th or above, a lot of 7th and 6th places. Their last first place finish was way back in 2014. So they got a little ways to go to rebuild the club. Nicholas Ladero is still there. Still their key player. How old is he now? 31 years old. He still looks pretty good. Lots of 13s and 14s and 15s all over the place in terms of his rating. So that's pretty good. He can play all over the midfield. Advanced playmaker is probably his best position. Or maybe Mazzala in the midfield. He can go all around. So we gotta keep an eye on this guy and see where he goes. Who else do they got on the team? Vice captain is Bruno Gama, 33-year-old Portuguese right and or left winger. This guy can also kind of play everywhere in the midfield. So Seattle looks like they got a lot of versatility, at least in their midfield. This guy, his physicals are going down a little bit. Going down a little bit at 33 years old, but his mentals are sharp as ever. Technicals are pretty good. Penalty taking, passing, first touch, crossing. So he's still got some abilities going on there. Where's he from? Should I know this guy? Played in Austria, played 1 season at Watford, 2017-2018. Didn't last long there. Looks like a lot of games in Portugal before that. A couple in Spain. So he's been around the world. He's a world traveler. How's their registration looking? 23 players on the team. They got their 3 designated players, 8 internationals. So they've at least filled out their roster somewhat. That's good. I don't like playing against these teams that have nobody left on their roster. They've only got 1 significant injury here. Hunter Cooper. Got a name. Oh, he's got a name and a face like a super draft player there. 26 years old. Pretty decent. 15 tackling. Glad to get him out of there. And then Oscar Estupinian. Going to come back in a couple of days. So they're mostly healthy. Mostly healthy against Seattle. All right, so let's get to the game. We are, of course, sticking with form number 2. It's working for us in this winning streak. So let's go. Hand that over to Wilfred. Let's party on here. I probably shouldn't be playing this game or shouldn't be recording this video. I've been staying up too late these last few days. I'm drained of energy a little bit. Too much late night battlegrounds sapping my energies in the morning. So we gotta pump it up. Gotta see if we can maintain the energy level for a full 90 minutes, just like we expect from our team. All right, Seattle in the Western Conference. It's all going to come down to what Colorado does, though. Can they win their game? Can they keep pace with us? We'll see. It would be really nice to come down to that final game. Duvern wants to talk about moving to a bigger club. He is a fairly influential player, but given that he doesn't hold much sway over his teammates, okay. Mendez. We asked Mendez to resolve this, I guess. Sort of an older brother, maybe, to Duvern. Try my best. Unable to resolve the happiness. I mean, Duvern's been injured all season. Don't want to lose him, but he's expendable in some ways. I definitely don't want to lose him. Look at this guy. He's good. He's falling right now because he's been so injured. Massive injury for the entire season. So if somebody does come in and wants to pay, millions of dollars for him, what did we pay for him? Paid like $4 million? Yeah, $4.5 million. I mean, somebody comes in for that, maybe, but I don't know. Let's see. What are we gonna say to this guy? Feel I've outgrown the impact. Come on, buddy. What are you talking about? I'll let you go if a team comes in with a reasonable bid. $4.5. That's not enough. Okay, how about 4.4? That's fine. All right. Why? Okay, whatever. 4.4. Some guys, they just need the last word, I think, is what's going on there. There we go. All right. Anyway, Duvern, we've got this far without him. We can go the rest of the way without him, too. That's the thing about the way that I play, is that it's always on to the next group of players. If somebody doesn't want to be here, that's fine. Move along. If somebody gets too old, that's fine. Move them out. Always got another batch of players coming in. Now, we did sacrifice our draft picks this season. Get our transfers. If you remember way back when we were balancing the budget, got rid of every draft pick except our first-round draft pick. But even so, we still have 3 first-round draft picks next year. So at this point, anybody's expendable. We just bring in another first-round draft pick. Atlanta and Houston are who we got. Atlanta's 6th, Houston's 16th. So we'll get, we'll probably get a top 10 draft pick out of Houston, depending on how they finish out the season. So that'd be all right. Anyway, let's not just submit. Let's actually look at the squad here. It's pretty much the same lineup, right? I haven't changed anyone or anything. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's fit. Nobody's injured. Desovic working on another yellow card there. He's 1 yellow card away from a suspension, I believe. But anyway, let's go. Starting lineup is ready. This is an away match. I think we finish our next 2 matches, our last 2 matches away. So we'll see how this works. We had some home cooking, and now we got to travel on the road. So they've got Bond in goal. There's Leerdam, Schoberg, Mafla. I always want to call this guy Mafia. Looks like he might be coming forward from the fullback position, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. Victor Ulloa in the midfield. Wolf Ekram, he's also a player that I've seen before, played against before. Estupinian up top. Ladero underneath him. Gama and Bennett out wide. Another academy player or super draft player. Yeah. He is an academy player for them. So good on them. Meanwhile, we got the same lineup. Thiago Desovic, Jaguar, Chevalier, Valo in defense. Andre and Junior in the midfield. Alberto D'Alessandro on the wings. Johnson and Kyle Laren up top. Johnson, still highest average rating. Still top goal scorer at 15. Let's go. Pep talk. We've been on a good run lately. Sure. All right. People enjoyed that, I guess. Few people anyway. Wilfred, what do we got? All right, close down all these guys. Estupinian, even though he's injured, he's coming in the game. I guess this is an important match for them. And I wanted to keep an eye on Mafla. He likes to come forward. All right, everybody else. We got Ladero marked tightly. Gama is their leading assist man, though, so let's keep an eye on him too. All right, let's go. Kickoff time. Here we are. Half-filled stadium here in Seattle. Not so good. They're normally one of the league leaders in attendance. You know, they got a big old stadium, like 40,000. So when it's half empty, it looks it. There's the early turnover. All right, boys, here we go. Whoops, Leardom. To Ladero, Ulloa. This shot just wide. That was a bit of a prayer, but still. Thiago kind of struggled to move laterally there. I don't know if that's a problem with him. He's got 14 pace, 12 agility, only 10 balance, so lateral quickness could be an issue for him. 12 acceleration. Jaguar winning a header, gets it to Alberto at midfield. His pass is deflected, and Seattle's going to start their attack. Ladero. Wolf Ekram bombs it forward. Chevalier can't get the ball to a teammate. There's D'Alessandro with a nice... What is happening here? They keep deflecting our passes at midfield. I don't like this. Valo with another steal. D'Alessandro this time gets it to Kyle Laren. D'Alessandro. He's got a lot of space. Run, my man. Let's go. Use that speed. All alone. Centers it. Johnson jumps in front of Kyle Laren. A little eager there to go after the ball and heads it wide. But it's a nice counterattack. You know, I noticed looking at our roster that we got a lot of tackling, an own goal. Martinez Gilota, central defender, heads it into his own goal. That's going to make the old goalkeeper pretty angry right there. Valo, I guess, is going to get some credit for this goal and just doink. He heads it straight in. I don't know if he was trying to head it to the keeper or wide of the keeper or whatever he did. It was not a good idea. All right, 1-0, 18 minutes. Ulloa, Ladero, Wolf Ekram. All right, they're going to start playing a little bit more disciplined here. Ladero looks like he's on the attack now. Can't get it past Valo. Valo's playing well on that right-hand side. They're going to try to play through their midfield, which is a good idea for them. They've got a strong midfield. And they've got the advantage numerically, of course. But Oscar has to shoot it wide there. Struggling to cope with numbers in the midfield. I think I just said that, but, you know, well, that's fine. Chevalier wins the header to Johnson. Then he loses it, but he gets it back. Tenacious young man. He's got some players going wide. Alberto has it. Alberto with a shot. All right. That was a pretty good counterattack. Could have been a little smoother. There's Alberto. No good there. It's going to settle for a throw-in. 22 minutes and counting. Desovic highlights coming fast and furious now here in the first half. D'Alessandro, he looked offside. Nope, just headed it. Bond was forced to make a save, so that was actually pretty good. Junior Ramos to Chevalier. If his heading was a little better, he'd score a lot more goals. Unfortunately. What is his heading right now? 12. I mean, that's decent. With 18 jumping reach, 6'4", he should have more goals than he does have. I think he only has a couple on the season. Sometimes he gets switched around. Like most of our set pieces are set to go to the right central defender. And sometimes he gets switched around and plays left central defense. Here's Johnson holding up play. Desovic is going to bomb it forward, but the winger wasn't quite ready. Leardom, oh boy. Bond was only sort of halfway paying attention. Almost got FM'd. Johnson has it again. Tries to get it out wide. Could this be our first game where we substitute Johnson? Jaguar with a nice tackle on Oscar. Sort of going after the injured man there. Wolf Ekram lays it out wide for Ladero. He sends it into Oscar, and he scores. Seattle's not going to go away quietly the way our last two opponents have. So we put a hurting on Oscar, and I think that made him a little mad. He came back. Where is he? There he is. He's just hanging out. Beats Chevalier. Beats Thiago. Okay. Chevalier's lack of marking coming back to hurt him a little bit. Got him training marking, so hopefully he can improve that eventually. Thiago is going to send one downfield. 37 minutes down. Oh, good head on to Johnson. Johnson is in. Ooh, Bond has to make a save. That could have easily been a goal. It's Ramos again. Free kick, no good. Or corner kick, rather. Ladero's going to start the attack. Leardom. We're pressing high as we normally do. D'Alessandro's made a lot of mistakes, huh? Yeah, 6.3 rating, I guess. Still got them pinned back in their own end. Leardom, Ladero. Are they going to start bombing it forward is the question. There's one. An attempt, but it goes straight to Chevalier, but he messes up the pass. Andre, nice interception in midfield. Get it forward. There we go. Alberto, he can beat his man. Let's go. Good around him. Centers to Kyle Aaron. Header. Bond is there again. Getting some good opportunities, just failing to take advantage, unfortunately. That can sometimes be the downfall of this team. Chevalier wins the header. Highlights continue. This could be dangerous. Oscar again making some noise in the middle of our defense. Don't like that at all. 43 minutes. No late goals. No late goals. Do not give up a late goal. Bennett across. Jaguar bombs it forward. Kyle Aaron one-on-one. Beats Gilota, the man with the own goal, but then he gets the sliding, saving tackle. That was possibly a very big tackle. Kyle Aaron was about to be one-on-one in with the keeper. See what happens here. Desovic calmly drops it back to Thiago. Chevalier gonna bomb it forward. Gets it to Johnson. Come on, Johnson. Pass it forward. Nope. Kyle Aaron. Back to Johnson. Out wide. He gets the rebound. Tenacious. Tenacious goal-scoring young man. Oh, he's shooting an arrow into the hearts of the crowd. Nice bomb forward. That was a great target. Johnson Could have been a little more creative with that pass, but he gets the pass back. Bond goes down to make that save and then can't get back up in time to stop the rebound. There we go. So we got the goal before halftime. That's pretty good. 2 minutes of extra time. Should be just about up. We can go into the halftime up a goal. D'Alessandro and Vallo a little low rated at half, but I don't really feel like taking them out. Analysis, yeah, sort of the same analysis as ever. So we'll just go straight to the dressing room. Pep talk. Happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. Let's go. Probably should have said I expect more or something like that, but why risk it at this point? All right, second half. Just more of the same. Here we go. Desovic, Alberto. Andre's got a lot of space, but apparently he gives it up. So currently, we're cruising in the Eastern Conference. Where is... not recent events. Scores or something, right? Latest scores. Colorado up 1-0 on NYC, so they're keeping pace. Or we're keeping pace with them, however you want to look at it. Kitchen to Lodero. Oh, boy, our fullback's not paying great attention there on the right-hand side. Vallo. Here's Ramos with another free kick. Laren has to get the rebound. Yeah. Should we go defensive to try and keep this lead? I don't know. Take out one of our strikers, bring in another midfielder, something like that. Johnson's going forward. Bond has to awkwardly knock that out, but doesn't really... there's no effect there. Kitchen wide open. Down the right-hand side, centers it. Nice header. I think that was Vallo who got the head on it. Good defensive play. That's why, a lot of people don't like defensive fullbacks. Here's Gama. Oh, Thiago with the little airbender maneuver there. Scoops up the ball. I think a lot of people don't like defensive fullbacks because they have the wrong kind of fullback in. Here's Ramos. Corner, sends it in. Chevalier doesn't jump for it. 37 doesn't go for it. Lodero wide open all by himself down the sideline. Missed tackle. Bennett. Scoops it high. I think if you have like little wingback type of dudes playing defensive fullback, if you got a guy with he's 5'7", 6 jumping reach, something like that. If you got him back trying to play defensive fullback, then yeah, your defensive fullback is no good. What you need are big dudes, basically central defenders who have a little bit of fullback skills. That's kind of what we got. 6 foot tall. This is Desovic, 13 jumping reach. Only 7 heading, which is no good. But if he had better heading, he'd be a perfect player for this. He's okay going forward. 9 crossing is, just sort of okay. If we need him to go forward, he can go forward. There's Jaguar with a nice interception. There's Desovic. Yeah. Here we go. Kyle Laren. He's going to start the attack. Bombs it forward. Johnson on the run, using some of that increased pace. Wide open. Man, another goal. Another brace for Johnson. He has tied Kyle Laren's record from a couple of years ago with 17. Now he's only 3 back from Kyle Laren's all-time scoring record of 20. Johnson just calmly puts it past the goalkeeper. Dribbled right up into his face. Excellent counterattack, my friends. 3-1. Looking good. Everybody's healthy. We got some, At this point, we could take D'Alessandro out, I think. Let's give Mane some playing time in there. Maybe D'Alessandro needs a rest. I don't know. But again, we're just bringing in more speed. Take out one guy with 18 pace and acceleration. Bring in a guy with 17 pace and acceleration. So no rest for the weary out there for Seattle. Still going to have to chase these boys up and down the sideline. Johnson a little frustrated for some reason. 2 goals, 8.8 ratings. Not good enough for him, I guess. But now we should be able to cruise. Colorado 1-1 with NYC. Look at that. Let's hope that keeps up. Keene with another goal. 40th minute. Tajuri ties it up in the 53rd minute. So that's what we're looking at. Here we go. Alberto sends one in. Can't get it to Chevalier. Kyle Larin. Junior has it. Let's see what he can do with it. Okay, that's fine. 80 minutes down. 2-goal lead. See what happens. 81 minutes. More highlights. Desovic. Good little header to Alberto. See at what point is he going to just turn and bomb it down the field? No, he's going to knock it all the way back. Thiago, let him set it up. I think Thiago secretly wants to be a sweeper keeper. But anyway, he bombs it forward. Almost a disaster on the back line there, but Seattle was able to keep it together. Bond, I don't know what he's doing. He's having problems. Turnover to Ramos. Larin, he's got Johnson again. Can he get the hat trick? Nope. Honestly, he should have passed that out wide to Mane, but he was not looking out there. He was looking for his man who's already got 2 goals. Why not? Give it to the hot hand. Here's Kyle Larin. Wins another deep ball. Tackled by Ulloa. He's definitely got that ability. He's a guy he can even play fullback. I played with him a couple of seasons with FC Dallas. He's pretty good. Kitchen on the back line beats Jaguar, but Thiago with a huge save. It's another reason why I like having a very good goalkeeper, because I leave them out to dry quite a bit. This attack that we have, attacking style, leaves Thiago to be the hero, and he comes up big quite a lot. That's what we need. Kyle Larin. Okay. 84 minutes. Not a lot of time has passed. We've just been having highlights after highlights. Weehan sends it straight into the wall. He gets it back. Forward to Mafla. He's going to get tackled. Nope. Good play there. Andre binds it forward. Kyle Larin waiting for his guys to get on side. Chips it forward. Not a great pass. Causes the turnover. Kitchen again behind the defense. But he sort of panics with that. Does not take his time. Just turns and fires. Chevalier wins the header. Ulloa again tries to chip it forward. Past Chevalier. Ladero. He's going to score. No. I mean, we should probably drop our defense back, right? That seems like a good idea. But at this point, we're sort of impervious to bad ideas. So we can just continue all-out attack for no good reason. Take it all back. I take it all back. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Seattle's got a sliver of life here. Quilota to Ulloa to Weehan just turns and fires. Again, that lateral movement's a little bit of an issue for Thiago. Here we go. Minute and a half left. Gama. Oh gosh. I have been made to eat my words yet again. I hate it when FM listens to my commentary. You should not do that. I feel violated. Gama just wide open. Kitchen even more wide open. I don't know what that's all about. I guess we should have, like, marked some of these dudes who came in. Seems like an issue. All right. Colorado went up on NYC 2-1. Oh, man. This feels pretty bad. Here we go. Junior Ramos. Free kick. No. That would have been masterful if he had managed to put that in. But now, no. We're going to end with a draw, and that could end our championship hunt. Got cocky. Got overconfident. Simply put, not good enough. We should have won that. Andre, demotivated. I don't know. You were unlucky, but it was a good effort. Whatever. Get out of here. Not happy. Not happy at all. Goals galore. FC Dallas and Real Salt Lake have secured playoff position. Johnson on fire. That is not something you want to hear, but it is the truth. Good job. Competitions. Yeah. 3 points up. Look at that. So it's all going to come down to the final game. Goal differential. Everything is the same. They have 2 more wins. We have 3 more draws. So that evens out, I guess. But anyway, it's going to come down to the final game. If we win and they lose, we could most likely win because we'll have a better goal differential than them. And we should win. But if they even salvage a draw, they have to lose in their final match. Colorado does. That's who I'm speaking of, in case you didn't know. And they've got LA Galaxy. LA can be tough. Jean Pedro, they still got Dos Santos. They still got a good roster. Now, there's Dom Dwyer. Yep. Still have both the Santoses. Still have Alessandrini. Still pretty good. Keegan Rosenberry. So they've got potential. They're a little bit of light on their roster. They got 4 scrubs on their roster. That's no good. But anyway, we'll look at that more in depth next time. For now, we have to sort of take this humbling draw. Even though we didn't lose, it's still not so good. Anyway, yeah, that's it. I'm out of here. See you next time. Bye-bye.